The dark side of mom guilt and dad pressure isn't just emotional, it can quietly rewire your child's brain, damage their confidence, and turn love into fear without you even knowing it. Parenting guilt and pressure are like invisible strings controlling your every move. And the terrifying part? They control your child's emotional future too. But what if I told you that you could cut those strings and build emotional freedom for both of you? I'm a registered early childhood teacher with over 10 years of experience in child development. I've studied hundreds of research papers, read dozens of books, and applied those principles in thousands of real classrooms and families. And today, I've distilled all that knowledge into a single practical framework you can use right now to free yourself from guilt and raising thriving, emotionally secure kids. In this video, you'll discover 5 science-backed secrets that no one talks about. One about how your body silently teaches your child emotions. Another about how fathers unknowingly pass on pressure. And one final step that will completely shift your parenting mindset forever. Watch till the very end, because if you skip even one part, the entire framework won't work. Skip this video only if you're comfortable with passing your guilt down to the next generation. But I'm guessing you're not. Let's begin. Tip 1. The invisible mirror effect. Have you ever felt your child's bad mood spread to you like a virus? Here's the shocking truth. It often starts the other way around. According to neuroscience studies from Cambridge University, children mirror their parents' emotions through something called emotional contagion. When you carry guilt or self-doubt, your child's developing brain absorbs those signals without words. It's as if you're holding a mirror and your child reflects not what you say, but what you feel. When you sigh after yelling or whisper, "I'm a bad mum," your child learns that love is performance-based. That thought sticks deeper than any lesson you teach. Here's your fix. The neural naming technique. When you feel guilt rise, pause and name it calmly. I'm feeling unsure right now, and I'm learning. You model emotional courage, not perfection. And your child learns growth, not self-blame. If this hits home, like this video. It's how you tell me these 3 lessons are valuable. I pour hours into scripts, research, filming, and editing, all while teaching and mentoring full-time. So hit like. It costs you nothing, but helps me making this free content for you. Tip 2. The dad pressure paradox. Am I the only one who noticed that dads today are pulled into 2 opposite directions, expected to be both the emotional rock and the career hero? Research by the American Psychological Association shows that over 70% of fathers feel chronic performance pressure. But here's the paradox. The harder dads push to do it all, the less emotionally available they become. The result? Kids see love as something to earn. Try this 15-minute anchor rule. Studies show that just 15 minutes of fully present, undistracted connection with your child, no phones, no multitasking, dramatically increases emotional safety. You don't need a perfect balance. You need consistency in presence. And dads, send this video to another father who secretly struggled but never says it out loud. Help him see he's not alone. Tip 3. The comparison trap algorithm. You've been doing this wrong your entire life, and it's not your fault. Social media has rewired your reward system. The more perfect parenting content you consume, the worse you feel. It's a trap called the social comparison loop. Your brain gets addicted to seeing better parents, not because you admire them, but because it's chasing validation. Each scroll is a dose of dopamine followed by a crush of guilt. You see someone baking sugar-free muffins after school and think, I barely managed dinner. That quiet sting alters how you treat your child. Irritability replaces curiosity. Break the loop with offline window practice. Every day, spend 30 minutes parenting in complete digital silence. No sharing, no scrolling, just connection. Within a week, you'll feel emotionally lighter and your child will notice it too. Before we move on, drop a comment below with something you're struggling with right now. Whether it's toddler emotions, nutrition, sleep, or routines, I promise to personally reply within 24 hours with a solution tailored just for you. Tip 4. Outsourced validation trap. What happens when you stop trusting yourself? You start asking everyone else if you're doing it right. Parents often turn to relatives, online forums, or even influencers for approval. But here's the twist. Research from Stanford University found that parents who constantly seek external validation suffer 45% higher anxiety and guilt levels. That's because every time you ask someone else if you're good enough, your brain releases less serotonin, the chemical linked to confidence. Start with the 3-win habit. Each night, write down 3 parenting wins, no matter how tiny. For instance, I stayed calm. We laughed before bed. I said no and didn't regret it. Over time, your brain automatically starts recognizing success instead of failure. And speaking of small wins, if you hadn't subscribed yet, subscribe, because missing my next video means missing out on breakthroughs that could literally reshape how your child sees the world. Tip 5. Turning guilt into growth. Now let's flip everything on its head. What if guilt isn't the villain, but the messenger? Psychologists call this cognitive dissonance. The discomfort that happens when your values and actions don't align. Guilt is your brain's way of inviting you to realign. But instead of bearing it, decode it. Ask yourself, what is this guilt trying to teach me? Maybe it's nudging you to slow down. Maybe it's showing you that you've been trying too hard to be perfect instead of being present. When parents learn to see guilt as feedback instead of failure, their children become emotionally resilient and empathetic adults. I've seen this transformation countless times over a decade. It's powerful. Here's something that will blow your mind. There's one phrase that can instantly stop your child's public tantrum. Not in 5 minutes, not after snacks. Instantly. It triggers what neuroscientists call a safety override switch in their brain. And I reveal exactly how it works in my next video titled, How to Stop Public Tantrums Instantly. And here's my question for you. What if the reason tantrum spiral isn't your child losing control, but you accidentally activating the wrong part of their brain? Click this video to find out more. And remember, you've got this and I've got your back.